What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time, as you can see, we finished Act 1, the Trials of Class 7. We were able to put to rest the final singularity, because I say final because it seems like the other group of Class 7 were able to handle the other one first, because our singularity was the last one to pop up on the globe. So I'm assuming that ours was the final one. But we ended up having to fight against Sharon, Lecter, and Campanella. And then Rufus came out with his new Divine Knight, El Prado. And then we got some unexpected help from Lloyd, Ellie, Estelle, Joshua, Renne, Blue Blanc. So we did get some unexpected help. Rufus and the others left, and then it was time for us to head back to Erin to see if we can pinpoint where Renne is being held, and KeA and Renne are coming to help out with that, so that'll be pretty exciting. So let's just go ahead and, I guess, get started with that. Oh, that works.
成功みたいね。あそこまでの長距離を一瞬で戻ってこられるなんて。
さすがにチートすぎんだろう。まあ、いろいろ条件が整わないと使えない移動手段らしいけどね。
That's fair.
黄昏が発動している現状だからこそ使えるのかもしれません。
ああ、だがこれで。
ここが隠れ里なんだ。霊的な結界？次元の狭間にある結節点かしら。
Right, they're geniuses, I forgot.
さすがにびっくりするよね。
この場所はもうクロスベルじゃない。帝国本土の、しかも南西側になるんだ。
ざっと数千セルジュほど転移してきたことになりますね。今の飛んだ感覚だと4800セルジュくらいかな。
She can tell the distance.
イストミア大森林、ラマール州とサザーランド州の間だったかしら。
Like I said, geniuses.
リータの生まれ故郷にして帝国の霊脈が集まる結節点の一つ。
Oh, right. Duh. Renne would know Vita, Ouroboros, duh.
興味深いわね。
おいおい、どういうガキンチョどもだ。
これは来ていただいた甲斐がありそうですね。
Yeah, just casually, KeA's just like, yeah, we just went 4,800 miles, no problem.
みんな戻ってきたわね。
Oh, hey, you guys are back from Heimdallar. Nice.
おお、そなたらも帝都から戻っていたか。
いろいろと大変だったけど。
でもなんとか得意点を見つけたよ。そっちも守備は上々だったみたいね。なんだか可愛らしいお客さんも来てくれたみたいだし。
Sarah might know Renne?
はい。こちらも想定外でしたけど。はじめまして、KeAバニングスです。レンブライトよ。よろしくね。7組のお姉さんにお兄さんたち。戻ったか。
Oh, hi, Rosalia.
双方疲れておるじゃろうが、これで7つの得意点が揃った。客人ともども、我がアトリエの星見版を見てもらおうか。
It's time to see where Renne is being kept. Tell us. Or maybe, I mean, obviously that's why, okay. Oh, with the latest two, that's all 7 singularities. Right, we already knew about Caruza, Norcia, and the Nord Highlands. Then there are the ones you guys found in Sutherland, Lamar, Crossbell, and Heimdallar. Speaking of which, where was the Heimdallar singularity? Well, this might come as a surprise. It was right under the Imperial Museum where the Dark Dragon Sanctuary was. Huh. What? The catacombs, that takes me back. What do you mean takes you back? It's been like 2 months. Not even. Somehow I doubt it's a coincidence. Indeed, these singularities have been focal points of corrupted mana since the Great Twilight began. Now that they have been secured, locating the cause should be much easier. The gnome's base may finally be within our reach, along with the Ashenite Selene, Schwarzer, and the Sword of the End. That's good news. Things are finally starting to look up. Emma, Roselia, how much have you found out? I'm guessing we'll need some time to pin down the exact location? Yes, well, about that. The disruptions in the spirit veins are more violent than we were expecting. With the stakes secured, it's only a matter of time until they simmer down. We'll need a couple days before we can give you a definite answer. It's gonna be tough waiting that long. We'll just have to be patient. Right, we need to be fully prepared if we're going to rescue Renne. I see. It's like magical data analysis, is it? KeA, do you understand any of this? It's all so mixed up it's hard to make out. Maybe I can make out something if I look right into the heart of the vortex? What? You can really do that? We're talking about a place where countless spirit veins all converge together. Well, even I can't handle all that at once. But I can probably get a good idea of what's going on between any 3 things. This is your ability to feel the ebb and flow of fate, right? That's where this new and improved custom terminal is called a laptop, Renne. I got that hacker Brad to make some improvements. It's running a simplified version of Tio's Aeon system. This is one of Tio's inventions? I recognize it too. It's a human/machine interface. Like the one that helped us pinpoint Stargazer Tower. All this is going over my head. Essentially, this device will help KeA focus her ability, is that right? Not only that, but it can cut down the time we have to spend analyzing all the data. Yes, we won't know until we try, but it sounds like it could work. What do you think, Grandmother? I doubt your mortal technology will make things that easy. Then again, this girl's ability has brought such miracles before. Doing this instead of the ritual I had planned may well speed things along. It could be done in 3... no, perhaps just 1 day. No, that's cheating. That's so unfair. I really wanted to show off how cool I can be. Grandmother. Hey, there's a book in the wall. You can see the shining thing. Come on, you don't have to be such a kid about it. Well, she looks like just a child. Is she really over 800 years old? Hard to believe, ain't it? And don't worry, Rose. We're still going to need your help. You've been trying to think up of a plan to sneak into this place once we find it, right? How did you know about that? And since when did you start calling me Rose? Looks like we won't be waiting long after all. I guess Eidos is on our side. In that case, we better pitch in and make this go smoothly. Right, we'll all help. I'm no witch, but I know my way around orbital technology. How about we use our Arcus 2 units to boost the processing power even more? That could work, we just need to link them up to a central processing array. They've got the specs for it. What do you think, Renne? Good idea, I'll see what I can do. This should make things easier on the order system as well. Alright, let's disable the communication functions and concentrate on processing power. Things are starting to get exciting. Hold on just a second, I have no idea what any of you are talking about. I must agree. I guess we should leave this to the experts. It's nice to have such passionate allies. Old or new, we're all class 7 here. We gotta work together.
ならばとっとと始めるとしようぞ。地星の本拠地とおぼしき場所。ゼロ得意点の割り出しを。
Kind of an odd scene to have voiced at the end. Alright, it's almost time to rescue Renne. Oh, they even removed the quartz. Kurt having a chat with Elliot and Gaius. I know I've said it before, but it's nice seeing the old and new classes interact. Alright, we got Eustace, Machias, and Ash. Ash probably wishing he could have a real drink instead of whatever he's drinking, probably like tea. Yeah, okay, and then all the girls are over here. You guys deserve it for all the work you've done. Yeah, I had no idea you put together such a powerful and analytical system. With it, we should have the results in a day or two. I can't thank you enough. It would have taken several times that were it only grandmother and me. Oh, I barely even helped, really. It would have never been possible without the secret techniques you witches employ. To think I'd end up working with Erebonia's Hexen clan. Things just get more and more interesting by the second, it seems. Oh yeah, you used to be an Ouroboros, right? Just the same as Emma's sister? How well did Renne know Vita, though? I mean, Vita's obviously an Anguis. She was their second Anguis. What were your impressions of her? Well, we only had so many opportunities to speak during our missions, but I'd peg her as the flighty but earnest type. She was always dedicated in her efforts regardless of the task. I see. Though you certainly wouldn't think it from the way she carries herself. She was always off busying herself with something or other during the Civil War. And she helped get rid of all the scarlet pleroma grass that was blooming around Crossbell, too. I remember hearing about that. Plus, she has to run her radio show on top of everything else. Not to mention how much help she's been to me since our first meeting. Sounds like she's a lot more hardworking than I would have guessed. It's hard not to respect that. She's something of an inspiration to women everywhere, really. It being a villain? You could say the same for your mother if you think about it. Not to mention Sharon, Major Claire, Toa, and all the other graduates of Thoris as well. But we still don't have any idea where Instructor Toa even is, do we? Same goes for Mint and Linde. They should have been in Heimdallr back then, too. We still have no updates on Elise and Princess Alphen either, correct? Yep, St. Estrella is practically closed down given all that's happened. Though we have some witnesses who say they saw Mint and Linde right after the strange happenings began. But they haven't sent a word since. That's not like them at all. Either they escaped on their own, or something else is going on. We haven't been able to find any trace of Tio either. Nor do we have any leads on Tita's whereabouts at that. We lost contact with Shara over the past several days as well. You don't suppose she's being held in the same place as Renne, do you? Ah. I suppose we can't discount the possibility. Whatever the case, now is our chance to find out for sure. We need to know more about the Gnomes and Ironbloods and how Ouroboros plans to act. Don't forget Zephyr and Red Constellation. The Black Workshop is the closest thing I have to a hometown. Though I've retained no memories of it, I will do what I can to be of use there. Right. We'll take care of all of it, including saving Celine. Not to mention our bleeding heart of an instructor, always thinking of others and never himself. He's totally hopeless without us, so it's up to us to bring him back. You can count me in on that. It's about time Renne finally started paying the piper. That's a somewhat dramatic way to put it, though it is indeed the case. I suppose we'll just have to pick him up by the scruff and drag him right back to us. I guess he has it coming. You reap what you sow, after all. Wow, you can really tell how much they love him, huh? Indeed, I do fancy meeting this Ashen Chevalier of theirs someday. The analysis should be done sometime late tomorrow. You can relax until then. We prepared a room for the two of you tonight, so feel free to give yourself all the rest you need. Yay, okay. We'll be sure to take you up on that. Nice little chat with the girls. Aaron, rest day 3. Alright. Guess we're gonna have one more relaxing day before we go rescue Renne. Thanks to your help, we've more than doubled our productivity. We may even have our answer before nightfall at this rate. Grandmother, you still sulking? We really couldn't have done any of this without the groundwork you laid down. Besides, you'll get your chance to shine when it's time to storm the workshop. Well, there's some truth to that. We should be prepared. Tonight is the night, after all. The Black Workshop will remain a mystery no longer. Wow, awesome. Sounds like you have a plan to get us there after all. Let's take the rest of the day off then. Be a good idea to look over our equipment and supplies and stock up on anything we might need. There's still time to train in the labyrinth too. It's up to you how you spend your time, just make sure you make full use of it. If you need help with anything, I'll be here for you. Thank you. Guess it couldn't hurt to polish up our teamwork a little. In that case, you might want these. What? Got their Arcus 2 units back. You done with them already? Yes, all the heavy calculations were finished this morning, so that we can get by without them now. Now we just need the Celestial Basin and my computer to complete the analysis for us. Besides, you're gonna need them if you want to prepare properly. You're right, thank you. Okay, let's make most of the time we have left. Who are we walking around as this time? Oh, Altina this time, okay. The Black Workshop, the place where Milliam and I were created. My memories of it are nothing but faint images. I doubt I would be of much help as a guide. Milliam. Black Alberich. Aww. Yeah, lots happened. We'll get them both back. Both Instructor Renne and the sword that Milliam has become. For now, I have to focus fully on doing all that I am able. Not because I have to or because I was ordered to, but because I want to. By my choice alone. Aw, look at how much he's grown. Yep, we'll definitely do the 4th sector. You may now use Renne in your party as well as KeA's special order. So we do have Renne as a party member now. Oh, there she is. Level 86, yeah. So everyone gets level jumped. Except for new class 7. They're the only ones who are being kept at their, like, current level. Oh, wow, we did get a lot of, yeah, we're still missing a few, so who are we missing? Obviously, Jessica. But who else? I'm trying to think off the top of my head who we still haven't seen in a while. Oh, Leonora. Right. But they said Leonora was in Ordis, and that might have been why we haven't seen her. Oh, side quest over here? Is it at the factory, or is it at... Oh, yeah, it's in the factory. Okay, so we have one side quest there. Talk to a bunch of people, and then, of course, we'll have the new floor. But okay, who else? Thor's Network, Beryl, Alan, Edel, Ada, Fritz. Oh, that Michael. They're considered Thor's network. I guess it makes sense. Joshua, Ren, Lloyd, and KeA. Oh, was there anyone miscellaneous? Kruger. Alright, who's in here? General Goods. Oh, Ren and Alisa. Oh, hello. Are you two here shopping? Yeah, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to show Ren around the village. There sure is a lot of great stuff here, just what I'd expect of Vita's hometown. Grimoires, magic tools, I could spend the whole day here. You really live up to the name Kitty, being so full of curiosity and all. That's the handle of the hacker famous on the Orbital Network, correct? A hacker whose true identity is actually a member of Ouroboros, Enforcer number 15, the Angel of Slaughter. It seems the hypothesis of the Intelligence Division's analysis team was accurate. Wow, those system engineers must have worked themselves to the bone to track all that down. I played with them a bit during their remote connection test. It was thrilling and quite enjoyable. If I remember correctly, there should have been no less than a few dozen system engineers responding to your playing. And to think it was done from somewhere as far away as Liberal. I heard you've broken into RF system a few times in the past too. We really can't let our guard down around you, huh? Oh, come on, don't be mad. That kind of thing has never gotten in the way of your relationship with Tita and Tio, has it? A manager should know how to make the best of the available talent. Can't we be friends too? I guess. Hacking is irrelevant here. Her greatest weapon is those puppy dog eyes. Well, that's definitely a conversation. I just want to look up the day. I believe it's August 21st for the next 3 and 9, but I want to double check. Yeah, okay. So it'll be August 21st, so I'm guessing it's going to be after all of this Reen rescue mission stuff. I'm glad we ran into you, Black Rabbit. Here, I wanted to give you these memory quartz. Huh? Oh, thank you. I told you about how I broke into the tower with Estelle and Lloyd, right? Among the classified data we got then, there were a lot of protected files. These are the copies of both the analyzed and unanalyzed files. All files concerning the Great Twilight, made of data combined from the Intelligence Division and the Workshop. This must be a lot of data to process. It is. Freckles and I could get through it all, but it would take way too long. I've been reaching out to anyone who might be able to pitch in. What do you think? I don't mind, however, finding the instructor will still be my first priority. I can work on it while I got some spare time too. I'll contact anyone I might know who might be able to help. Whew. Thanks, guys. I'm sure you have tons of friends with the right skill set. Oh, here's a program to help out with remote connections. I'll give you Estelle's account ID too, and you can try playing a game to test it out. Okay. Oh, Cerberus is here, but where's Jingo at? You're really making waves. Oh, right, okay. Are you looking after the shop? Yuna and Instructor Reen said this dog was smart, but isn't it going a little too far? Things must be difficult for you, I assume. Aru? Alright. Let's keep moving around. Guess it wouldn't hurt to use the springs. because that's the party I had set up.
一息つけたな。
Yeah, came to relax in a hot spring after a day of training is quite the luxury. Yeah, I can feel my fatigue melting away already. You've been practicing this entire time, you two really do work hard. This village is the perfect place for it. How about you, Allie? Have you been getting in any workouts? You were in one of the sports clubs, right? The swimming club, yes. I can't exactly start swimming lengths in a hot spring. You were in the swimming club as well, weren't you, Laura? I was. It's a shame there isn't anywhere here we can swim together. The only place I can think of with enough room is the waterfall basin in the woods outside Erin. Perhaps you should take a trip there sometime. I don't think that's such a good idea, Laura. Me too. A little too risky. Oh, I see. What a pity. It's just like how Reen got on her about when she was trying to swim outside of Barryhard. Alright, so... Altina's locked, so we'll keep her in the lead, but we can change up the party a little bit. We can bring in Renne with us. Give me Gaius. Elliot. Because everyone gets XP regardless, so... Kind of sidelining all the new Class 7 members. You appear to be suffering from exhaustion. These hot springs are known to be effective in relieving fatigue. Why not try using it yourself? He seems to be refusing. Perhaps he is adverse to abandoning his post? How surprisingly dedicated of him. KeA and Yuna having a talk? So this is where you were. Oh hey Allie, I've just been showing KeA around the village. The village is a blast, it's so cool and mysterious. I just wish Lloyd and the others could have come to see it. I'm with you, I bet Rose would have welcomed it even. Would have been nice to bring Ken and Nana too in any other situation. Yeah, I haven't seen them in forever. But I did get to chat with Shizuku a while ago, just a call though, not face to face. I assume she's with Arios. You did, huh? Oh no! She must be lonely all the way up there in Remiferia, so Arios left her there. But I guess Arios must be missing her even more, whatever he's doing right now. Yeah, I guess even a grumpy face like him must get pretty lonesome from time to time. Makes me remember how lucky I am to have Lloyd and them always there for me. That was pretty mature of you, KeA. You really are growing up, huh? Something wrong, Allie? You're not feeling jealous, are you? Nothing of the sort. Well, maybe not nothing. Better get ready then, Allie, because I've got a big ol' hug here with your name on it. That will not be necessary. Receiving a hug was not my objective. KeA, you were created in a similar sense to me, correct? Oh. Sure was. You, Milliam, and I were probably created using the same type of technology. The gnomes in the Croix family have been stealing each other's tech since way back then. I suspected as much. Our circumstances do share a multitude of common points after all. Yep, and now Belle and the chief of the workshop are working hand in hand. All to make the Great Twilight a reality for whatever goals they might have. Honestly, they're going to be insanely tough to beat. Yes, exceptionally so. We'll need to take extra precautions if we hope to get our instructor back. Belle, that's Maribel Croix, the daughter of ex-president Dieter Croix, right? I did hear from Ellie she joined up with the society, but... Man, tons of our enemies joined the society. We got Maribel Shirley, but what, Yuna? Oh, nothing, was just thinking out loud. Anyway, we got the whole day to ourselves before the analysis results come out. I say we party hardy until then, Erin style. You guys in? Oh yeah, let's do it. I think I will abstain for now. Oh. What's this about? I'm still waiting for what you were going to say, Yuna. I don't think she's gonna budge on this one. Thanks, by the way, Allie, for being such a good friend to Yuna, I mean. It's simple... pronouncing this word is so hard. Reciprocity. I am as kind to her as she is to me. That aside, when did you start calling me Allie? Oh, you don't like it? I am not opposed to it, at least. Good. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. We like Vantage Masters too. We should play a game together. I suppose a match or two couldn't hurt. Oh, so that is what that had to do with. Alright. Man, these two are always together. Zio. Oh, hey, Altina. Hello, Elliot, Gaius, and, Oh, that's right, we haven't had a chance to introduce you two yet. This is Zio. He's my friend in the skies. He's watching over the Nord Highlands from above. Oh, hello. I've seen him with you many times before, Gaius. But I always thought he was more of a pet than a friend. Not at all. I mean, it's not like I understand everything he says, but we are pretty close. He saved my hide more than once, especially back during the Civil War. I didn't really notice at the time, but you were a little wary around us back then, huh, Zio? But it seems like you've come to trust us in the years since. Class 7's old and new. Yeah, sounds to me like Zio thinks of all of us as dependable allies, and that's just what you need when the world is this chaotic. As far as he's concerned, we're all warriors under the same sky. That's encouraging. Thank you, Zio. Yeah, I'd say. Alright, let's see what's up with Gandalf. Oh, it's not just Gandalf, it's Emma, too. Alright, here's that bracelet you asked me to work on. I tied up all the broken threads, so you should be able to use it again for drawing mana in again. Thank you so much, Gandalf. Grandmother can be so lazy sometimes, just leaving her broken tools lying around like that. This store can repair magical items too? That's right, usually I try to fix them myself, but sometimes I'll have Gandalf if I don't have the right parts. What, do you have something that needs fixing? There is one thing. Altina took out the broken pendant. Oh, that's the pendant I gave to Renne. I found it in my pocket after we escaped from the Grawl of Erebos. When the space-time distortion occurred, I was the one closest to the pendant. That would explain why it was in my possession. I see, that certainly does make sense. I got no idea who you two are talking about. But this is some pretty serious damage here. The inside of the thing's shot. It looks like it could fall apart any minute. If Renne had it on him in the Grawl, his ogre power might have been too much for it. You don't say. If the pendant's like this, I can only imagine what kind of shape the Ashen Awakener's in. If you want this fixed, I'm gonna need to replace the stone and the thread. I don't got the right materials though, they're not so easy to come by. You might be able to find some out in the woods. Think you can go get some? Yes, I can do that. In that case, I'll come with you. I know these woods pretty well, so I should be able to help. Your help is greatly appreciated, thank you. Okay, listen up, I'll tell you exactly what I need. There's two kinds of material I'm looking for. The first is a Dryad's Tear, again, and the other is a Lotus Vine. You should have no problem finding them with Emma helping you out. Ah yes, Dryad's Tears are usually found in tree hollows. As for the Lotus Vine, those tend to grow in places where there aren't any monsters around to trample them. If we explore the woods a while, we should be able to find them soon enough. Alright. Well, hello, Nina, again. Well, before we go out and do this side quest and... Oh, no, that's all that we have left is return to the guest room. Alright, so we won't do that yet. Oh? Seeing these two go at it reminds me of my own days in the chess club. We had a Commoners versus Nobles tournament to decide the fate of the two clubs. Seems like only yesterday, remember Eustace, you and I faced off against each other. Did we? I think I recall being pestered by a brash young man with more enthusiasm than skill, but that's about it. You never miss a chance to try and push my buttons, do you? How about we play a match after Cart and Ash are finished? I assure you, this one will be something you'll never forget. I'll show you how much I've improved, and just how big the difference in our skill level is. Fine, if you're going to be that insistent about it. Just don't come crying to me when you lose. These two reminded me of Ash and Cart in some ways. I guess friendship can take many forms. It's very different, though. Damn, Cart, you don't mess around, huh? What happened to letting me learn at my own pace? Once I determined how capable you were, I realized that holding back against you would only be an insult. Besides, I needed to be on guard in case you were just feigning weakness to get the drop on me. Heh, covering all the bases, huh? Pretty tricky, asshole. What an intense game of chess. I'm still not entirely sure if Kurt and Ash are best friends or mortal enemies. Probably somewhere in between. Alright, who do we got up here? Oh, I thought it was gonna be Class 7 people, but it's not. Anyone hanging out at the inn? Huh. Though for me, I think the appeal of an older man... Oh my... No wonder. I was like, what would these two have to talk about? And then here it is. Is how comfortably self-assured they are. So much less drama. Sure, but a little excitement once in a while never hurt anyone. Though maybe the dream is a man who can do both. I like the way you think. It's not often I see you two together. And especially not talking so casually. Care to join us, Altina? Yuza and I were just discussing what sort of traits we look for in a man. Anything you'd like to add to the pile? I can't really think of anything. In that case, how do you feel about Instructor Renne? Well, I don't understand much about romance, but... Instructor Renne's habit of subconsciously prioritizing everyone other than himself sometimes distresses me. Huh, I think you have a better understanding than you give yourself credit for. Agreed, I can't imagine a better answer. Oh, Lord. Oh, here's Jingo. Is she studying, or is this paperwork? Hey, little bunny from the Intel Div. Out for a stroll alone? Weird to see you without your pals. Is it really? Also, I don't think you're in a position to call me little considering your small stature. Oh, that's right, you are a year older than me, huh? Anyhow, you've got a lot of stuff on your mind right now, I bet. Don't let it stress you out. If a little extra firepower help, come straight to me. Okay, I'll do that, thanks. I think she was trying to be kind to me. I appreciate the sentiment, but it's still a bit unnerving making small talk with someone of her sketchy profession. I do wonder what she's working on, though. Oh my, I was just thinking about you, dear. It's Altina, isn't it? Are you all rested up now? You need to be in top condition before you take on the gnome's headquarters. I've received more than sufficient rest. I am raring to go, as they say. As the kids say. It's good here, still. Looking at that cute little face of yours got me all worried. I know. Here, why don't you take these along with you just in case? Oh, thanks. Are you sure? You've already given us so much already. Go on, dear. Take it. You need to keep up your strength if you want to save that instructor of yours. That goes extra for a sweet little thing like you. You don't want to fall behind the bigger kids. Oh. Understood. Thank you very much. See, it wasn't all that hard, was it? If you want me to make you anything special, just say the word and I'll whip it up. Alright. What is this building? Storehouse. Alright, well, before we end the video, let's at least go handle, the side quest. And then I think we'll handle the, Is anyone even out here? No. And then I think we'll handle the final, well, not final, but floor 4 of the, St. Graal Labyrinth next time before we, head to go save Renne. Alright, let's go find these materials. What? KeA's with us. Wow, this place feels magical. It's so pretty, it's like we stepped into the world of a fairy tale or a picture book.
いいわよ
Oh, right, this thing. You know what? Let's see what level it is.
強敵
Oh, wow. The real epic music. Ruthless Overgrowth.
敵
Cornelius.
です注意してください
Okay, this might have been a mistake.
無駄ですレンの番ね
Oh, yeah, level 100. We're not ready for that.
逃げちゃおうかしらさよなら
Alright, well, that gives me a good idea of when we should fight it. I don't know which part of the forest we need for these materials. Renne Bright, helping out Class 7. We're not that low, though, considering everyone's mostly around 85. Okay, there's one. So it's probably gonna be one on each side, right?
たくさん釣れそうね
Oh yeah, I forgot Allison, Machias, and I forget who else was able to pick up fishing. Yeah, they're all gonna be scared of us now out here. Look over there, a lotus vine. That's quite high up. There's a reason for that. The sap it produces is irresistible to monsters. The plants have evolved to grow in high, difficult-to-reach places where they're less likely to get eaten. Their scent has a calming effect on humans, too. I see. It would be of help to Instructor Renne when he loses control of his powers. I'll call Clummus Elias to help me procure the vines. Well, that's one way to do it. Are they long enough? Yes, they're perfect. You chose quite well. These must be decades old. The quality is excellent. Is that so? I was unable to differentiate them. Yes, the older the vine, the more magical power is accumulated within. You mean it'll be more effective? I was quite lucky then. Alright, let's go get the other one. Alright, let's go find us a Dryad's here. The third time we've had to find these. What was it? Cold Steel 1, Cold Steel 2, and then now? Oh, it's right around this corner. This is only the second time, like, game-wise, that Renne has been playable. Our first time was in Trails in the Sky, the third. And then now. There's crystallized resin on these tree trunks. This must be the Dryad's tears. They're very pretty, translucent like precious gems. Yes, they're commonly used in jewelry for that exact reason. Though they're better known among witches for their chi purification properties. I see. I had only heard about them by name from Instructor Renne before now. Oh yes, we were tasked with gathering them on our field studies in Barrierhard. Though our team was going through a bit of an awkward phase at the time. It feels a little silly now thinking back on it. Your class started out the same way as ours did. It's difficult to imagine seeing you now. This large chunk should prove sufficient. Good choice. It should be easy enough to process. We've gathered all we need. One Dryad's here and one Lotus Vine. Perfect. Let's go back to Gandalf. He's gonna repair the pendant now, right? I want to see how it's done. Let's go. Could be interesting. I wouldn't mind taking a peek as well. Oh, it's just gonna auto-teleport us back. Nice, you got some real good quality stuff. I'll get started right away, at least I'd like to. You see, what makes these items like this powerful is the feeling put into it. I reckon you can make a new one yourself easy enough. Want to give it a shot? If you believe it's possible, then I will try. If this can keep Instructor Reen from having something so terrible happen to him ever again, I want to make sure to do anything and everything that I can. Altina. Okay, let me help too. I had a feeling you'd say that. A good place for you to work on. Make yourself at home. Thank you very much. It should fit alright if you just pare this part down a little more. I see, this is harder than I expected. Ew. Wow, so that's how you do it. This kind of thing makes me want to try making stuff for Lloyd and the others. I don't think Lloyd has a secret power he needs to keep under wraps. I'm glad you're so into it, but don't work yourself too hard. I'll go make some tea for us all so we can take a break. Tea party! I'll help. You too. Thank you for your support. The minutes continued to tick by as Altina worked on the pendant, watched over by KeA and Renne. Now just add a little mana, and we're done. Wow, it's so pretty. Not bad at all. You'd never guess this was your first attempt. It's clear to see how much love and attention you put into it. Well, I did put in my best effort. I will always pour all my feelings into anything that would keep Instructor Reen safe. This is a very high quality item you've created. Well done, Altina. I couldn't have done it if you hadn't taught me how, Emma. Renne, KeA, you're a big help too. And Gandalf, I can't thank you enough for giving us guidance. Oh, it was nothing. Yeah, it was fun. In terms of pure craftsmanship, it's a little rough around the edges. The sincerity and emotion you put into this, though, makes it more powerful than anything I could have crafted myself. Kinda hurts my pride I couldn't do more, but this will help that Awakener boy out, no doubt about it. Right, we'll definitely bring him home and I'll give it to him. Please hold on a little longer, Instructor. Oh, that was sweet. The Erin Pendant. Alright, so next time we're just gonna do the fourth floor of the St. Graal Labyrinth, and then we're gonna return to the guest room and get ready to save Reen. So that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.